ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Anderson will wait on it. One down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Chris Ryan.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And that's the second out.
That is third, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Two out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Fouled off. Two balls and two strikes to Rizzo. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Hendricks is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
I would do it. I just, no, I don't have to say it. Takes it on the straight.
And right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Lloyd.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter.
Couldn't help it. like 9 of us that way. She's doing
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ledge turning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 1 and the Cubs nothing. Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Vaughn is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate get that downward action, you even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2.
Ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The second baseman, David Bodie.
In now, David Bodie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Ball. No.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that's over. 3-1. Pitch on the way. Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7. The second
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8. The right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Now in the box, Andrew Vaughn will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Coming to the plate now, Sergio Alcantara. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chris Bryant is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0 from the stretch.
No.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Robert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Happ, base runner at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way.
No, touchdown.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
With one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Up next is Chicago. The third baseman, Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Emo Jimenez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Still only one out in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Clint Frazier.
First offering on its way.
No.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
Too low.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. David Bodie is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
That misses 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. One and 2 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Playing 2-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Luis Robert. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Fans, a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight. MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB At Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
At the plate now, Kian Wong. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's called out on a close play at third.
Oh my God, that worked. This is intentional.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Up next.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And a fairly wide range there. 9 miles an hour difference between these 2 pitchers. Up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Shit.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hurry.
Good time, oh my God. You gotta be kidding me.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a
You're gonna be
ball.
okay.
2-1.
3. Oh my God.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full. White Sox on top, 3-2. Now at the plate, Sergio Alcantara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Alcantara is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
It doesn't work.
And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
So it's not.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
No strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. It is taken. Strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-0 now. Rizzo, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game.
Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First pitch on its way. Yohan Moncada is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hamilton. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Patrick Wisdom is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Two and 0 count, and the pitch fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first base, number 13.
So striding in, David Bodie, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets it.
This is line to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Michael Kopech, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Abreu is under it, and that retires the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-3 Chicago. So here's Jose Abreu.
Leading up for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
One and one.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Sergio Alcantara. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 51.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fastball called for strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is offered out and missed for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Waits. Now the pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Two out with the man at first. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Luis Robert, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. The 1-1 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Chopper left side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 13. second baseman, Kian Wong.
Into the box now, Kian Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 38.
So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. He's set. Here it comes.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's down into left center for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front, 4-3. Matt Foster has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off the Cubs.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Greg Dykman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Greg Dykman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
One strike.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Jason Hayward will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jason Hayward.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put into play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Standing in now, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson picks it up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the... Jason Hayward stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field.
Leury Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Leury. Garcia.
Tommy Nance is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tommy Nance.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Yohan Moncada waits on deck.
See what you got. How much?
The 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes, counting full.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That was a great battle right there. He
Now
tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yohan Moncada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yohan Moncada.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
This one's down to third. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Ryan Tepera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Adam Engel is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 15, Adam Engel.
Striding in to start the 9th, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Contreras.
Nico Horner will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Nico Horner.
No balls and 1 strike.
It was the very fact that I did that made me chuckle.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So in now for Chicago, Sergio Alcantara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Wong is there. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 is outside for a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1 to him now.
And you know both arrows are inside that.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now that's the left fielder.
Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 45.
Chris Bryant will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
First and second now, one man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. It's hit hard on a line to right. A base hit. Corner. Rounds the corner and is headed home. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's set and the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Second and third here, one man out. Now it's 2-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 2-1 home is a swinging strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are two gone in the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Deichmann reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Fouled off. Now the 2-2. That's popped up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. Now he's safe at second as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you get that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 0-1 the count. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get.
Your attention, please. Now catcher.
Leading off the inning, Jose Abreu. And they'll need him to get something going here. Cody Hire enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
12. Cody Hire.
Yan Gomes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 15, Yan Gomes.
A 1 pitch on its way. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work into his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. Hire is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, it's a team sport, of course, but it is customary to recognize one individual that stood out above all else. And there he is on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Cubbies move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Kyle Hendricks is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.